Everyone, I'm Tom with Stock Navigator, and this is the New Year market outlook for the year of 2022. I hope that everyone had a happy New Year. As you look at the equity market, had quite an impressive year in 2021. We went through multiple phases of virus from COVID-19, Delta variant, and Omicron, but the S&P 500 index is still managed to have a strong gain of 26.89% at the end of the year. The momentum is also just flipped to the positive side, which suggests that the potential for the future upside as we are headed to the new year. Now let's take a look on the chart for the major indices, and then I will go to the sector to see which one have a strong performance. So you will have my view, and we're looking for some stock in those sectors for the upcoming year 2022. So let's take a look at on the Nasdaq chart. As you can see here, after they have a 4-5 day run up for the Christmas rally, the market pulled back down and in sideways, but the momentum is still bullish. So at the trader and investor, they took out early for the New Year holiday. So the market is still sideways here, but the overall trend is still bullish. So let's see it after New Year here, when the trader come back, the market will be able to push it back up and continue to put it up to the upside again. If you look at the S&P 500, that also make an all-time high, and then they pull back just a little bit, last couple of days sideways, but the overall trend is still bullish. So the momentum is still there. The Santa Claus rally is still there. So let's see it the next 2 trading day. Let's see if they can keep that momentum and push it up to the upside again. If you look at the Dow, also put it up all-time high. They pull back a little bit, just a little bit, but now they still hold up tight at this level also. So the momentum is still in the upside. The Russell 2000 is still choppy sideways between the buy zone and sell zone. They found a support, put it back up. Now we on Friday we can see that a lot of small cap stock, they try to hold tight and then put it back up. While a lot of growth stock it coming down, and a small cap stock it try to put it back up. Hopefully this one it will carry the momentum for the next year. So let's see where the market start up the new year. Let's see the Russell 2000 will be able to hold up at the level. They need some work to get back about the 50-day moving average in order to move higher. If you look at the crude oil, the crude oil is also trying to snap back about 50-day moving average, and momentum is turned positive, so they still hang tight to this level. If they can clear the return here, they will try to find a way to put it up again. And gold is still trying to put it back up, but they have strong resistance in this level. So let's see how far they can push it back up to the upside. This is a strong level of resistance that they will get some problem there. If you look at the silver, it also tries to put it back up, but they have a strong resistance at this level also. And if you look at the Bitcoin is trying to find a support. They get into the buy zone, they are going nowhere. Hopefully this one here will be a level that they will have a strong support, and then they will find a way to break out of that trend line before they can continue to put it up to the upside. The Ethereum it also have a strong support at the buy zone also. So now we need more buyers to step back in to be able to lift it up to the upside. So the overall, as you can see that last week, the defensive areas such as the real estate, REITs, and utility and consumer stable stock are outperforming, while the road stock pulled back a little bit last week. And if you look at the XLP, which is the consumer stable, it tries to continue to put it up to the upside. As you can see that they hit it all-time high last week. At the investor, they move into stable stock, admit that the uncertainty time and usually those companies, they don't have a high earning or revenue growth due to the majority they are being a big large cap stock. They are the mature company, so but they do offer the low volatility and defensive position. Another strong reason for the stable stock has been outperformance rate, because they pay out the above the average dividend. And usually the higher yield stock perform very well during a period of high inflation, and for those companies that they are increasing their yields, so that's why people, they put the money in there. So as you can see in this sector, a lot of stock that we mentioned earlier, as you can, if you have been following me, like McDonald's, it's still hang tight in there, Pepsi Cola, right, it's still strong there, Coca-Cola, the stock still continue to rumble and hold tight to the upside there. And the next sector is the healthcare sector. It still put it up to the upside. As you can see that the increasing of Omicron infection, the medical stock that involved with the treatment or testing the COVID, they will have to put the healthcare sector into the new high. And some of the stock in this sector is still a very strong stock, as you can see here, like West Pharmaceutical. They put it very strong last couple of weeks. They have some resistance here. If they can clear this level of resistance, they will continue to the upside. So depend on how the virus is going to happen next year here. And a couple of stocks like Pfizer, it's still doing strong there. They pull back and continue to put it up again. And TECH, okay, that's another a biotech company. They are very strong and find momentum to put it back up. And the next sector is the XLY, as you can see it, consumer discretionary. They have some good time last week. As you can see that a lot of stock they increase because they have a good new early data on a significant increase in holiday spending in December compared to the last year. So they have up a lot of area of retail. But again, for this sector will offset by loss in travel and leisure related stock as the Omicron case they continue to climb, and the sharp drop in Amazon at the big cap stock that they are high road stock, they also suddenly drop down and continue to push it down. That also hurt this sector also. But some stocks are still doing well and have a potential to come back up. Like let me see, EKS, it's DSK, that's the Dick Sporting Good. Let me see, DKS. Okay, so this stock is after they hit the all-time high here at 140, they pull back to 100, and then they have a strong support at this level, and now they try to fight to put bow back from the support here. So if they want it, they can continue momentum. They still find a way to put it up again. And another one is like Tesla. In this sector, it also, after they found a support, they fill a gap. Now they try to put back up. They have some resistance here. And at the report today, Tesla, they just reported their delivery and production figure today for the fourth quarter that will be well above the estimate. So that's a good news for the Tesla. And then they go to have go to now earning by the end of January. So let's see they'll be able to hold up. After the run up, they make a bull flag, they break out, they will continue to put it up to the upside. And the next sector, we'll look at its financial sector. They found a support to put it back up, but they are still underperform the market. Despite the regional bank, they moved up last week. But as you know, that bank stock, they tend to trade in tandem with the interest rate. Last week, the yield on the 10-year Treasury note As you can see here, the 10-year treasury note, they try to put it back up strong there, but they pulled it back a little bit. So they hit the intramonth peak and amid the positive economic news. You see that higher interest rate will help the bank stock to put a higher profit margin on their lending activity. But the inflation, it also can put the interest rate higher as the lender demand higher rates as compensation for the decreased purchasing power of the money from loan repayment in the future. So while we are on look for the interest rate potential to be high in the future, the financial sector, they do get stuck at the 50-day moving average. But if the interest rate is increasing, they'll be able to snap back up. That will be a positive side for the financial in the future of year 2022. But some stocks are still doing well, like SBNY. Okay, so it's a signature bank. They are still doing very well. They go up, they go sideways. The momentum is still upside there. Let me see, SCW, Charles Schwab. Let me see, SCW, Charles Schwab is also another strong bank here that make all-time high. And then they give up the last 4 days. Momentum is still positive. Let's see a lot of fund they upgrade for this one. Let's see they'll be able to fire support and then snap back for the future. And the MasterCard, they also increase the traffic during the holiday here. So, but right now they are stuck at this level, so they need to clear this level here and stay above this level here in order to move higher. And the strong sector that we always talk about, this one is the one that leads the market for the last couple of years, and they have the market to move higher. That's a technology sector. The technology sector, they pull back in the last couple of days from the new high after they run up for 4 or 5 days. As you can see that the semiconductor stock, they rally almost like 3%, and the software, they rally about 1.3%, and then after that they phase out as the holiday coming in. So we need to keep an eye on the mega cap stock, like a lot of big stock like Apple. Okay, it's also a strong one. They have a hard time to break to this level, but momentum is still there. So this is the key level. If they be able to punch to this level, then they will continue to move to the upside. But you can see a lot of mega cap stock, they pull back a little bit. They also have problem at this level here, like Microsoft and Amazon. They also put it back down here, and Tesla as well. But some stocks in the technology sector still doing well, like NVMI. Okay, so that one is strong here and still continue to put it back up. A Trisa network still doing well. They pull back, but momentum is still in the upside. So in summary, despite the rough year of the multivirus, the market is still finished the impressive year in 2021. So going to next year, you will see that the labor shortage, the inflation, and the supply chain disruption it still remain in place. So that's the thing that we have to watch out more careful and see how the Fed they're going to react. But this time the Fed they may not be in your side. If they start to increase the interest rate, then and then let's see how the investor and trader they react to that news. But the good news is the stock have performed very well when the Fed starts to raise the interest rate based on the historical study, and we still expect the corporate earning by 10% next year. So next week the trading will pick up as the investor they will return from holiday, and let's see the market it continue for the next couple of days as the Santa Claus rally is still there. So beside those stocks, if you are busy working, you can subscribe to our Wall Street Premium Watchlist, where we handpick many stocks daily and analyze in detail with the entry and the target so that you can follow. So, as you know that trading is a risky business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme like many people are thinking. If you don't know technical analysis, then you are gamble with the stock market. Stock for the year of 2022. So let's ask yourself the question before you start trading. If you don't know those stuff, it means that you are a gambler, not a trader. So what is the most important thing on a technical indicator? When I talk about technical analysis, many of you think that we talk about the indicator like CCI, RSI, stochastic, Bollinger Band, kernel channel, the whole nine yards. But you don't know that those indicators, they are designed in the year 1980, 90. It's too old when the PC is not even existed. All of them are calculated by price and are lacking an indicator. So what is the most important technical indicator? That is the price. If you don't know the action on the price chart, then you don't know the technical analysis. Second, the second important technical indicator is what? That is the trend. If you don't know your trend direction, then you will end up in the wrong side of the market. The market will do only three things: the uptrend, the downtrend, or the sideways. For example, even though you know you're in the uptrend, but you need to know where you are at the uptrend. Are you at the beginning of the trend, in the middle of the trend, or at the end of the trend? Because if you are get in at the end of the trend, you still lose money. And the next one here is, do you know what tool that professional trader they are using so they can pinpoint the entry and exit the trade? If you don't know that, it means that you don't know the technical analysis. And the next one, number 4, is what? Volume. Remember, institution, hedge fund company, big boy on the Wall Street, that's what I call. Remember, you and me, we are not the one that move the market. They are the one that move the market. If you don't know when they are get in and when they are get out, you end up chasing the market when they try to get out, or you give up at the bottom when they try to get in. And the number 5 thing is the risk management. This is the most crucial survival skill that you need to know. If you don't know your trading size and risk-reward ratio to protect your investment capital, then for sure you will be at risk. So that's why a stock navigator will help you to learn and understand how to read the price action on the chart by using a logical technical analysis and understand the crowd psychology combined with pattern recognition and the money management so that you can trade with a high probability of winning. But we understand that it's very hard for you to know everything overnight, so we will mentor and support you every day by many instructors until you are successful. And we will guide you in our live Discord community with thousands of members that are willing to share their ideas and support a new member. So the New Year resolution for you is find your time, save your money, and invest in your education. That is the only way to survive in this volatile market and start your financial freedom. So if you're interested to learn more, please click the show more link below to join our expert trading team. I hope that you will enjoy my analysis, and please don't forget to click the thumb up like button below. Thank you for watching. Good luck, and wishing you a successful trading for the year of Tiger 2022. Take care, everyone.